Hi everyone, it's Katie at Worcester Arts Workshop, and today we are going to be doing relief embossed foil art. Here's just a few of the things that you could make. We have pictures or signs that you can put up around the house or on the door to your bedroom, and this is really easily done. You can find all the materials in the cupboards at home and in your art box. So let's get started. Okay, so the materials you're going to need are some cardboard, and this is just from a cardboard box and some packaging. Foam sheets or foam shapes. It doesn't matter what colour that foam is because we will be covering it up. Some kitchen tin foil, and that needs to be as big as the piece of cardboard because we will be covering over the cardboard. A pencil and some scissors, glue, and some permanent marker pens in various colours. The first thing you need to do is take your piece of cardboard and your foam shapes, and we're going to draw onto the foam and cut out the shapes that you want to create a picture. So I've done a few different designs. We're going to go through both of these. I've done a scene, and you can see that there, and I also created a comic book style sign. So this time with my scene, I'm going to do a kite flying over some fields in the sky. And I drew the shapes that I needed onto my foam first using a pencil, and then I cut those out. So you can choose a scene the same, or you can do something else that you like. So once you've cut your foam shapes out, you need to glue them on to your cardboard. So I've already glued mine on, and they've had a little time to dry, which is a good idea because what we don't want when we put the foil on is for the shapes to start moving around. Once that is nice and dry, we need to put some more glue on so that the foil can stick to the page or the board. So I'm just going to put some glue all over. And I've taken a piece of foil that is bigger than the board and has enough to fold around the back as well. And you'll notice with tin foil that there is one very, very shiny side and one that isn't as shiny. And it's that one that we want to be showing up on the top because it's easier to put your colour onto that. Before we stick it down, what you need to do is just crumple it up a little bit, not into a tight ball. We just want to give it a little bit more flexibility so that we can fold it around our shapes. And once you've done that, you need to just very gently press it on to your page. Quite loosely, because there's going to be some little edges that we need to go around. And you'll be able to feel your foam shape are a little bit raised on the board. And that's what we call relief work. Anything that's raised from the surface is relief or an embossing. And once you can feel your shapes, you just want to very, very gently run your fingers all the way around so that you start seeing those shapes emerge. And you need to be gentle with this because foil can tear. So just be very, very light with your fingers. You might be able to see that my shapes are emerging there, particularly the kite. You might need to lift it up a little bit if it's too wrinkled, but that adds to the effect as well if you have a few creases, because we have already crumpled the foil a little bit. So once you've done that and you're happy with the outline that you've achieved, just need to fold over your piece of cardboard and just press down the foil at the back. And give it a little final rub around. And that will need to dry. So if you take a little look, you can see that those shapes have started to emerge. So let that dry and then we can start colouring it in. Okay, so your panel should now have dried and you'll be able to see the shapes showing through really nicely. Now what you need to do is start drawing around the outline of your shapes, and you'll be able to feel with your pen or your finger where the foam meets the foil, and then there's that natural edge to draw around. Do it really gently because we want to avoid piercing holes into the foil. I've started putting some definition on the cloud and I'm just going to draw around the rest of the shapes. So if you do the same, we can then start adding the other colours. So there's the outline and I'm going to add on our colours. Now you might need to go over some of these a couple of times just to get a darker colour, and again you need to be really gentle so that you don't pierce the foil. Now for the other piece, which is our sign to go on our bedroom door in the comic book style, I cut out from a piece of cardboard an explosion kind of shape, and onto a piece of foam I drew around that same shape and cut it just a little bit smaller, and you can see that once it's stuck onto the cardboard you have some edges which will then show up as the relief or embossed effect when you stick it down and put the foil over it. So that needs to have foil onto it as well, and it's the same principle that we cover it with glue so it's really stuck down. But this time there's obviously some pointy edges. Our last piece was a square piece of foil, but this one might be a little bit trickier. Again, you need to have the not so shiny side facing up that we're going to draw onto, and we'll crumple it up again just a little bit. open it back out and place it on top. And then very gently, we need to feel where the foam is and go around all of those pointy edges. So I'm just going to turn that over, and you can see then that there's a square piece of foil but a zigzaggy shape of the explosion. What you need to do is just cut a little bit into the areas where the zigzags meet and gently fold those over like that, and that will just help with the nice crisp edges. You might need to trim down your foil a little bit if it's too large. So snip up into the little corners. Fold those over. So once that's dry, you can start creating the outline so it really stands out, and whatever words you would like to have on the front. So I'm going to use my black Sharpie or permanent marker, whichever brand you have. And just draw some black lines around the edge of the main explosion shape. So that's the main outline, and then we need to go over the embossed one as well. So it will look something like that. Okay, so I'm going to think of some different words to write on this one, I think, and you can practice with a regular pen, like a felt tip, in case you need to just wipe it off, in case you go wrong, because these are permanent markers. But I think I'm going to write something different. And again, press quite gently because the foil is quite delicate. So this one says my room. I'm going to colour those in, same as we did before on our picture. And there we have a sign for your bedroom or your art room, which is where I think I'm going to put mine. Here we have all the pieces that I've made. I really hope that you've enjoyed doing this. It's great fun, it's really easy, and you can be super creative as well. We'd love to see what you've made, so if you contact us at Worcester Arts Workshop, send in some photos of your pieces. We would love to see them and also share them with everyone else on our social media pages. Have fun and see you all soon.